Ultimate Ironman, a game mode where every mistake is permanent, every decision matters, and most players plan everything far in advance. I am not most players. This is The Run, where I am playing old school RuneScape's Ultimate Ironman mode completely blind. No wiki, no guides, no plugins. Today, I'm planning to make real progress by knocking out a few quests, as seen here. I'm fully locked in, focus mode, no distractions. But first, I need to head to Corin Castle to investigate Carrot's memoirs. I am back in Great Corin, and last we left off, I just finished a quest for Veos. And as a reward, I got this Carrot's memoirs. And I was thinking today I would start off by going to the actual castle of Corin, since that's where I assume the queen or the wife of Carrots would be. Because based on the memoirs, there's entries missing. And I feel like this is the key to actually getting this book to have some kind of magical charge to it. I don't know what happens if you give the book a charge. But I'm kind of curious to figure that out, so I'm going to head over to the castle. I also think I'm going to drop the signet thing, because I don't even know what it's for. Once outside Corin Castle, I run into Martin Holt, a man loudly protesting the kingdom. He fills me in on how the council have taken over the kingdom, despite them being a temporary solution, and that the rightful heir to the throne, who we know as Rose, went mad supposedly. Naturally, he wants my help and asks if I'd like to begin the Kingdom Divided quest. After taking a quick look at the requirements, yeah, that is absolutely not happening. At least, not right now. So I guess the book is actually about his daughter, who is missing, which puts a stop into my plan of speaking to the person this book was intended for. Let's see if I can talk to people around town. Try and find out something. Okay, for some reason, a dark wizard wants to attack me, even though he's in jail. What is even the point of that, good sir? Oh, looks like I found a dungeon underneath the castle of Corin. Some of these enemies are extremely high level, though. I'm not really sure if I should be here right now. Yeah, these people have way higher combat level than me. I only have combat level 9. What if I teleport, though? I'm really curious what this is for, man. I don't want to lose my money, but I'm so curious. Okay, so I went back up to the castle, and I feel like just based on this guy's information alone, I feel like I'm gonna need to do a bunch of these quests in order to find where Rose is located to get any information about these memoirs, if Rose is still alive. So I feel like I'm just gonna destroy this for now, since I can just get another one at Veos eventually. And I'm gonna head on back to Lumbridge. I have two things in mind. I do want to do this clue scroll, which I believe I know where that is in Lumbridge. And then I'm actually gonna try and not get sidetracked and do some quests in the tutorial area. So I'm gonna head on back over there right now. One run back to Lumbridge later. So I'm back in Lumbridge, and if we take a look at this clue scroll, it looks like the dig spot is near the shoreline. And if I look at the map, it looks an awful lot like the Wizard's Tower. At least that'd be my best guess. So I'm gonna grab a spade and head on over there. With Corand on hold for now, I grab a spade, head out of Lumbridge, across the bridge, and make it to the Wizard's Tower. Time to see what the next step of the clue is.
Hopefully, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so made it to what I believe is the clue scroll spot. There is a tree marked here. So I'm going to go ahead and dig near it. There we go. Found the right spot after a couple tries. Found the next clue. No! I don't know who this guy is. Why?
Previously on the run.
Assuming I would never find Reldo, I dropped my previous clue and opened up the new one to find a treasure map. Are you kidding me? The second beginner clue I get, I have to talk to Reldo again? I don't know who this is. Okay, I'm just going to hold on to this clue scroll for the time being, because I assume if it's a beginner clue scroll, this Reldo person will be nearby Lumbridge or Draenor or Al-Kharid. That's just so annoying, though. Maybe I'll find Reldo if I do some of the Lumbridge quests. Oh, that's so aggravating. If I end up finding him, that means I didn't have to throw him away my first clue scroll. And now I'm getting mugged. Okay. So I'm going to head on over to Lumbridge and start doing quests there once I'm done killing this guy.
After a very disappointing second step of the clue scroll, I decide to pivot and head back to Lumbridge Castle to start Cook's Assistant, the first quest on my list. The premise is simple. The cook needs help baking a cake for the Duke's birthday, and he's missing 3 ingredients: a pot of flour, a bucket of milk, and an egg. The ingredients can be gathered from the mill in the north and the dairy farm to the east. Simple enough.
Okay, so I need to get flour, milk, and eggs. I'm going to stop by the general store first, get a bucket for the milk, and then I'm going to head on over to the mill first to get flour, and I'll circle back around for the chicken, egg, and I see a few eggs already in the field there, but I'm going to get the flour first from Millie.
The owner of the mill, Millie Miller, gives me a lesson in making flour. It's pretty simple. Grab some grain from the field, throw the grain into the hopper, then pull the lever. The flour then appears on the bottom floor where you are free to scoop it out.
Okay, so I probably only needed one thing of grain to make the flour that I needed. But got the pot of flour, so let me grab an egg here. Okay, got our egg. Now I just need to go milk a cow. I believe there's someone I need to talk to learn how to milk, which should be across this river here, because I recall her when I was killing all of the cows in front of her. Let's talk to Gilly, learn how to milk cows real quick, and then I'll head back to the castle.
To milk a cow, you take a bucket and use it on a dairy cow. Not sure why I thought it would be more complicated than that.
There we go. Got our bucket of milk. Time to head back. It's probably all I need to do for the quest. Made it back to the cook. Gave him the bucket of milk, pot of flour, fresh egg. You brought everything I need. I'm safe. Thank you. So do I get to go to the Duke's party? I'm afraid not. Only the big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. Maybe one day will be important enough. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. Well, thanks, buddy. And another quest down. 1 quest point, 300 cooking XP. That probably, maybe leveled up my cooking. Yes, brought me up to level 9. Almost have my 3rd skill above 10. Can now make spicy sauce. Alright, so that's another quest down. Let's try and find another one. I believe Father Eric had one that I rejected a little bit ago. So I'm going to head over to the chapel and speak to him.
Next up is the Restless Ghost. Father Eric needs help dealing with a ghost that's been haunting the Lumbridge graveyard. According to him, the only person who can help is Father Ernie, an expert on ghosts who currently lives as a hermit out in the Lumbridge swamp. So let's go see what he has to say.
Looks like I found Father Ernie. Let's see what he has to say about ghosts. Go away, I'm meditating. Father Eric sent me to talk to you. I suppose I better talk to you then. What problems has he got himself into this time? There's a ghost haunting his graveyard. Oh, the silly fool. I leave town for 5 months and already he can't manage. While I can't go back and exercise it, I vowed not to leave this place till I'd done a full 2 years of prayer and meditation. Tell you what I can do, though. Take this amulet. Father Ernie hands you an amulet. It's an amulet of ghost speak. So called because when you wear it, you can speak to ghosts. A lot of ghosts are doomed to be ghosts because they have left some important task uncompleted. Maybe if you know what this task is, you can get rid of the ghosts. I'm not making any guarantees, mind you, but it is the best I can do right now. Thank you, I'll give it a try. Oh, okay, I just got the Ghost Beak amulet, and right away, the sandwich lady reappears again to offer me a free baguette, but I'm gonna take a sandwich this time. What? Never mind. So I assume now that I am wearing the Ghost Beak amulet, I'm gonna go back, talk to the ghost, and he's probably gonna tell me I need to do something for him. Hopefully it's not too annoying of a task. There's defense level 10. Or defense level 4, combat level 10. Guess I'm open the coffin, talk to the ghost. Let's see what he has to say.
With the Ghost Speak amulet equipped, I'm finally able to speak to the ghost. He explains that his skull was stolen by a warlock who fled to the wizard's tower that I was at earlier when trying to solve the clue scroll. So I make my way over, talk to everyone inside, and quickly realize that none of them are being helpful, which leaves only one remaining option, the basement.
Okay, I think my only option now is to head down this ladder. Surely there's a skull down here somewhere. Oh, I see one on the altar, actually. Oh. Being attacked now? I'm not really sure how important movement is when attacking monsters. Hopefully I'm able to kill this guy. Wait. Okay, I didn't kill the skeleton, but I got the ghost skull. It's the skull of the ghost haunting Lumbridge graveyard. Maybe I should return this back to the ghost coffin. Okay, I guess somehow without killing the skeleton, I got the skull. So, I guess I'm going to head back now to Lumbridge. Get back to the Restless Ghost. Giving him back his skull now. Oh, I just have to put it in his coffin. Okay. A cutscene. Release. Thank you, stranger. That is such a dorky cutscene. I love it. Completed the Restless Ghost. You've been awarded. Quest point, 1100 prayer XP, and a Ghost Speak amulet. I bumped up my prayer to level 12. Looks like I do have new prayer skills now. Clarity of Thought, Sharp Eye, Mystic Will, and Rock Skin. Again, very small buffs, but probably add up over a long period of time. Okay, now that I got 2 quests in Lumbridge done, I think I'm going to try and do these starter quests, which I assume are in the beginning area of Lumbridge, just to get them out of the way. They probably won't give too much XP or be that rewarding, but might as well do them because I'm trying to do all the quests, so let's get these easy ones out of the way. I'm going to start with the Mist Holland mystery. Abigail, the person I'm supposed to speak to, I believe, is the closest one from Lumbridge, so I'm just going to start off going down here.
I make it to Abigail and Huey to start the Mist Holland mystery quest, where a murderer is ravaging a house party on an island not far from here. Abigail and Huey barely manage to escape, and they want me to bring the murderer to justice. So I take the boat over to the mansion and quickly realize that I should pack some food to heal with should I need it. I went back to Lumbridge and it was time for my favorite activity.
Okay, so I burned only like half. So 6 meat should be enough for what I'm doing, hopefully. And I just accidentally ate one. Very nice. Surely 5 is okay. I made it back to wherever this is. It's not even on the map. Let's go see if I can take revenge for that couple. Is this the killer in the scream mask? I He's got a bloody knife and everything. Surely that's the guy. Guess we'll just continue into the door. Door is securely locked. I'll have to find a key. Yeah, even though I can clearly see the killer here, it's not telling me I can do anything. Oh, what is going on again? Another cutscene. Party on, bro. Oh, totally felt like someone breathing on my neck. And you're dead. Okay, please. Yeah, exactly. What is this camera? Help me! How long is he gonna stay alive for? Scream, saying nothing. I look just as creepy in my mask as well, to be honest. I could be the killer. They wouldn't even know. Gotta stop this maniac! Obviously the key fell into the barrel. Can't see what's in there. What? Oh, so I need to use the bucket. Fill the bucket from the barrel. I can search it again. Got the key. Use the key on the door. Let's see who this lady is in here. Another cutscene. Killer somehow managed to get inside into the closet. Killed somebody else. Somehow that dresser has a secret staircase or ladder or something. He just gave me a note under the table. Let's see what it says. Isn't murder just a work of art? Beautiful yet haunting like the blade of a knife as we wander through the valley of death. Okay, all doors are locked, so I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna grab this knife real quick. Might need it for something as part of the quest. Just kidding, I can't climb up the stairs. Okay, now I'm stuck. Based on a note, I feel like I have to use the knife on a painting. Hidden storage compartment. Found a red key. Can use the key on the door. Just keep going through the rooms. Okay, so I'm assuming I just need to make a fire and blow up this barrel here. Use a tinderbox on the barrel. The fuse is too damp to light. Okay.
So there's an explosive barrel. I have a tinderbox, and the goal is to light the fuse. Except the fuse is too damp to light for some reason. So I walk around the mansion and check everything. Every room, every corner, multiple times. Until I finally notice something I somehow missed the entire time. The candles aren't lit, and for reasons I don't fully understand, lighting them suddenly makes the room less damp, which means the barrel can finally explode.
Okay, broke the wall. Now I can climb over it. Get to another room. Check out the piano. Okay, never mind. Okay, that painting just spun around as I was trying to knife it. Let's just light up the other candles. Never mind, doesn't do anything. The picture, disturbingly, its eyes look everywhere in the room except at you. Oh, the eyes actually move. Maybe I just need to check outside first before investigating that room. Yep. Another cutscene. Someone's gonna die again. Playing a game. I'll do whatever you say. Leave her alone. Ah, James Blind. How kind of you to join us. Everyone seems to know my name, I swear. I'll enter right now. Okay, so I have to help this person guess who lives in a certain manner, and I have no idea. So let's just say count check. Oh. Whoops. Looks like I just got somebody killed again. Well, let's see what this note has to say now. It's like music to my ears, a glorious sound spelling out your fate. Okay. Let's just play the piano. Oh, I actually have to play certain notes. Spelling out my fate, I assume death or dead, maybe? Yeah, easy enough. Got the green key. Let's head on back to the main entrance. I think there's a green door somewhere over here. There's the old bookshelf here. Nothing. See what's on the other side of the store. Another person's going to die again. Killer's going to be here any second now. It's just a big parody on horror movies, I guess. I love the camera transitions. And there she goes. Hear at first these words, each murder you witness helplessly from start to end as you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz. Razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your scream's echo. Heed that I will have the final word in this thriller. That's the only thing I have to go off of. I think it has something to do with the first letter of each sentence here. It spells hearth. Or like a fireplace or something, I think. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that information, though.
Reading the note, it's easy to see I need to do something with a fireplace, but I can't do anything with the one I'm currently at. If only there was another one.
Oh. Was that fireplace always off over here? I'm pretty sure that was on earlier. Or on, like it has a switch. I'm pretty sure there was a fire burning there earlier. Of course, I go the wrong way. Oh, there we go. I used my knife on the fireplace. I find a panel of switches from inside the hidden compartment. Each switch is crafted from a different gemstone. What? What? The final letters of this quiz? Oh my lord. And now I have to figure out what order of gemstones to flick the switches with. Okay, I assume it's the final letters of this quiz. S, D, Z, E, O, R. S, Z, E, E, O, R. What? S, D, Z, E, O, R. Oh, S, D, Z. Oh, whoops. S, D, Z, O, R. Fireplace unlocks compartment. I got a blue key. Okay, there we go. For a minute, I thought I was going to be stuck on a beginner mission, questioning my intelligence. See the blue key on the west side of the building here. Open the blue key door. Get a cutscene.
Here I move on to what turns out to be the final fight. Using the mirror, I have to reflect the knives the killer throws back at him. This is easier said than done, as you can't push the mirror closer than 2 tiles to the cabinets. Why that is, I have no clue, and even when I did line up the mirror right, the game didn't work half the time. Eventually, I take the killer out and find out the killer, or rather killers, were Abigail and Huey. Basically, Abigail was mad that she could never be the hero, that heroes like me always beat her to the punch. So instead of thinking it through rationally, she decides to become a murderer? But for some reason she won't credit Huey for helping her. And when Huey finally snaps, Abigail kills him. It is then that I finally end this madness.
Goodbye. Is that it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, that lady's alive back up here. Huey's dead because of me? You stabbed him. What are you talking about? Whoa. The lady up there just disappeared. Oh, dang. Dextrocardia?
Yup. Mandy somehow survived because her heart is on the right side instead of left. So she faked her death knowing Abigail wouldn't realize, which begs the question.
But how does she know that in medieval times? They got x-rays? Their healers can see into people's bodies in this game, I guess. I understand there's magic, but how would she even know that? Okay, well, let's see what Mandy has to say. Okay, another quest done. Got crafting XP, uncut ruby, emerald, and sapphire. I'm not sure if I can really do much with that. There were a couple gem shops and Great Corin. Maybe I could sell it to them. But that bumped me up to crafting level 11. Now craft leather van braces. Okay, not bad. Let's head back to Lumbridge. Okay, so I made it back to the Lumbridge General Store, and they're telling me they can buy the ruby for 40 coins, but when I examine the uncut ruby, it tells me various values, with the highest being 1100. I'm not really sure what GE stands for. Oh wait, no, I know what that is. That's the Grand Exchange. Oh, so I can't sell it for that much. But if I go to the gem store in Corend, will they give me more money because it's specifically a gem shop? I'm not sure.
I head on over to my favorite place, Great Corend. Once there, I make it to the gem stalls I found earlier and find out that they won't take my gems.
Okay, I walked all the way over here, and apparently I can't even sell uncut rubies. Or uncut emeralds. Or uncut sapphires, so that was a big waste of my time. Guess I'm just gonna head back to Lumbridge and sell the rubies there. I don't really feel like grinding and crafting right now. I want to explore this game a little bit more, do some more quests.
Back in Lumbridge, I sell the gems and make my way to Draenor Manor to do the Ernest the Chicken quest. Here, Veronica tells me that her husband Ernest went inside to ask for directions and never came back. So she asks me to go look for him. A genie also appears next to me and hands me a lamp, so I use it to get 10 agility XP. Thanks for the help, good sir.
Let's go walk in and take a look. I've already been to the front entrance up here before, so hopefully a tree doesn't try to attack me again. Okay, we dodged it at least. Door slammed shut behind me. Look around on the first floor. Take some poison. Can I poison food and give it to somebody potentially? Not really sure if that's a thing. Oh, how did I not notice that? Skeleton. Level 22 attack. Not sure if I want to actually attack the skelly. Probably want to avoid it. I don't know how much the level disparity really affects how much damage I take and give. So I don't want to take on a fight. I'm not going to be able to go against these chairs or follow me around. I just found a bronze helm on the ground. Helmet gives me a little bit more defense, so probably just going to wear that instead of the mind mask. I don't really care about the mask to begin with. Go downstairs. Just open this coffin. It's getting sealed shut. I'll take another bronze helm. Oh, made it through the wall somehow. Is there anything in here, though? Let me go down the ladder. I have a few levers here. I'm not really sure what they do. There we go. Okay, so I got an oil can. Not really sure what to use it for, so I'm gonna keep exploring the manor. Found some fish food.
On the top floor, I run into Professor Odenstein and ask if he's seen Ernest. He tells me that Ernest is actually the chicken standing over there. Turns out, he was turned into a chicken by mistake when helping the professor test a device. In order to turn him back, I need to find 3 parts to fix the now broken device. A pressure gauge, a rubber tube, and an oil can. Luckily, I already had the oil can, and I knew where another part was located.
See how much damage this skeleton does to me. Just kidding, the door's locked. Well, then how am I supposed to get this? Probably a key somewhere. I'm thinking maybe this grave might have a key. Let me walk over there. Dug up a skull. Draenor skull. Okay, so no key. Maybe there's something over by the fountain over here. Pressure gauge in here. Ow. I can't get the pressure gauge out.
Here I need to find a way to remove the piranhas from the fountain. So I search a few minutes before finding a bucket, thinking I can just scoop them out.
Use the bucket on the fountain. Okay, guess not. Oh, fish food. I had fish food this whole time. What am I doing? Now they seem hungrier than ever. Oh, am I supposed to poison the fish food? I think I'm supposed to poison the fish food, so I'm gonna go up the stairs, grab the fish food again, poison it, and then put it in the fountain. There we go, poisoned fish food. Gotta run all the way around again, because why wouldn't I? Okay, I managed to kill the piranhas. Now I can grab the pressure gauge. At the pressure gauge, not really sure what to do with the locked door, though. I haven't seen any keys anywhere. After wandering around the mansion for 15 minutes, I eventually find the key in a pile of compost. So I snag the rubber tube and hand over all the parts to Professor Audenstein, allowing Ernest to be human again. With that, another quest has been completed, leaving me with one more quest remaining, Goblin Diplomacy. Honestly, this quest is not that notable, so I'm just going to speed through it, giving you the gist of what happened along the way. Let's get started. I make my way to the Goblin camp where I find Bent Nose and Wartface having a dispute over the color of Goblin armor. I'm tasked with bringing back orange armor for them to see. I grab some Goblin mail and speak to Aggie and Draenor, who tells me how to obtain the ingredients for red and yellow dye. I level strength, grab some onions, and go to prison. I escape prison, grab red berries, and level woodcutting and hit points. Aggie makes me red and yellow dye, which I turn into orange dye. I dye the mail orange and show the goblins, but now they want blue mail instead. I grab another goblin mail, level strength, and learn how to get ingredients for blue dye. I find Wyson in Falador Park and offer 20 coins for 2 woad leaves. He accepts, and I receive blue dye from Aggie. I dye the armor blue and show the goblins, but now they want their original brown armor instead? I kill a few goblins out of spite and take a break to go down the slide from Super Mario 64. Will this kill me if I fall off? Wow. I'm literally just walking. What is this animation, dude? Oh, wait. Time to pick up some speed. Right. The animation is cracking me up, dude. Like, wide-legged as possible. What in the world? I mean, surely there's no way this is what was intended. Oh, there we go. There we go. Woohoo! Okay. Thank you, Jagex. Thank you. Wow, it just brought me right back up here. Okay. Anyways, I find Goblin Mail and show the goblins the brown armor. They agree it's the best and the quest is completed, granting me crafting level 12. I decide to make and sell an amulet with the gold bar I was given, but I realized after that I would have made more money just selling the bar. You live and you learn. Nevertheless, that about wraps things up for the day. Despite there still being 95% of the total quests remaining, I'm glad I was finally able to knock a few quests off that list. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.